Kingston, where fading and crumbling walls once spoke of decline, color and commerce are combing forces for a resurgence. A quiet revolution is reshaping the city, one mural, one creative entrepreneur at a time. It's called Kingston Creative. Behind the art, there's a thriving business model transforming culture into capital. Andrea Dempster Chung is one of the co-founders.
There was a clear need. Everyone could understand the power of our music, our dance, our culture, our slang. It's everywhere in the world that you travel. However, when you come back and you live in Jamaica, you realize that the creators of the culture are not the ones benefiting from all of this talent. And so how do you crack the code? How do you make sure that the creatives themselves are empowered, have access to capital, have access to global markets, and can do so without migrating? So you don't have creative brain drain. And so that was what we're trying to solve with Kingston Creative.
The founders didn't start with millions, but what began as a smart art movement started pulling business interest to once abandoned areas of downtown Kingston.
Our first investment was $60,000, donated by a donor, and the rest was self-funded. Most people who start nonprofits, they're self-funded. And with that $60,000, we started the Art Walk Festival, and that has grown from a small walk to different cultural locations into the thousands of people that you see at the Art Walk Festival today.
From murals and monthly art walks to a full-fledged creative hub, Kingston Creative has built a platform for hundreds of local entrepreneurs to formalize their craft and find markets globally.
So this space houses a conference room, which doubles as a photography studio, as well as a podcast studio that is also here with podcast equipment and microphones. So for people who want to create podcasts, they can do so. We also rent the entire space for filming. So small series and different things are filmed in this space. You can rent the entire space, or you can just rent a creativity nook. Many creatives need to get out of their house. You know, you start a small business and you start just in your bedroom or your kitchen table, but very rapidly you get to the point where you need somewhere to, run your business.
But success didn't come easy.
A lot of the challenges for a small organization are what most small organizations face. There are never enough hands to do the work. You have to kind of find creative ways to make your business work.
Yet with every brushstroke and business plan, Kingston Creative is painting a new picture of what sustainable development can achieve.
So Kingston Creative is expanding. This project in downtown Kingston, in terms of developing people and developing the place, the Creative Art District, has been a wonderful model. We've learned a lot of lessons, and we're expanding to Montego Bay next. We've also done a development plan for Black River. So just in terms of creative placemaking and how you can use your community's culture, your infrastructure, your assets to make a creative place that then generates economic benefits for not just creatives, but for the entire community.
For the Business Review, I'm Deidre Thomas.